Okay. Can you...
We're basically making out of it.
Welcome to the Weekly Jam with Daniel Massoud.
And Allison Zabrecky. We're here bringing you the Weekly Jam once a week, therefore weekly. And it's a jam.
That's a great description, Dan.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Anyway. So if that intro told you anything, this is going to be... What kind of podcast is this going to be, Daniel?
This podcast is going to be giving you just some insight from two average people.
Yes, we're both very average.
With not professional advice whatsoever.
None. We have no credentials.
No, but we've got heart.
Soul?
We've got soul.
A little bit of wit.
We've got a touch of wit. And this podcast is just going to be coming at you. We're going to be bringing you some life advice, some comical stories, some tips that we figured out just living as average individuals.
Average, super
very
average.
We want to emphasize average.
Maybe below average.
That's a stretch.
Strong possibility.
Could be true though.
Could be.
So you know what, Allison? Let's introduce ourselves
Okay.
We'll ask each other a few questions.
Oh, I like
so they can get to know us real quick.
Okay.
All right. So I'll go first. I'll ask you a question,
Okay.
and then you answer it.
Okay.
It'll be great.
I'm excited. I don't know these questions.
Okay. I love it. All right, here we go. So, Allison.
Yes, Daniel.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. What is your favorite animal and why?
No, that was my question to you.
You heard it here first, folks.
That's so upsetting.
We'll both answer the question.
Oh, I was so mad. I've always wanted to get this question in an interview. And so that's why I was going to ask it. Oh my God.
We're going to play that back. All right, so Allison.
Yes, Daniel.
What is your favorite animal and why?
I have a couple answers, but I guess I'll stick to my number one. I really have a thing for alpacas for multiple reasons.
Okay, yes. What are those reasons?
Well, okay, because I feel connected to them because they are sociable creatures, and I like to think that I'm a social person.
Do alpacas spit?
Those are llamas, but I think alpacas probably do too.
All right, well.
I'm not done with my answer.
Okay, continue.
Okay. Secondly, their, what do you call it? What's that thing on their bodies? Wool. Their wool is very economical, and I feel like I'm economical and I can give back to society.
I love it. You're so right.
Thanks.
You are really economical, if that's an adjective.
Let's make it one.
I think you are. You know, Allison is very fiscally advanced. No,
I definitely wouldn't say that.
But she's talented. She's very talented, and she can do a lot of things.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna come back at you with that same exact question. Go.
Yeah, so my favorite animal is the lion. So you know those videos where like people hug lions?
It's because you got great hair.
Stop it. Thank you. Everyone
so fake.
Vote on how good my hair is.
I can't see you.
There's no poll and you can't see me, so don't do that. I love lions. I think they look so cuddly and also violent, but like really cuddly.
But they can maul your face off.
But they can also not. But more importantly, they're beautiful creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And Beyonce's going to be playing Nala in the Lion King movie next year.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so that's definitely a big thing. So, okay, how about you ask the first question this round? Here we go.
What do you love most about yourself, Dan?
Oh my God. Where do I start? I'm kidding. I love nothing. I would probably have to say the fact that I was blessed with such a great family.
That's so fake.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry.
Honestly, do you want an honest answer? I mean, that is an honest answer, but I think I would say my ability to laugh at myself. I think that's the thing, because I'm definitely not perfect by any means. No metric. No metric. Nothing there. But I think I like to have fun, and I think if you can't laugh at yourself, then you're not going to get far in life, and things are just going to eat away at you, and that's not... Wow, that sounded deep and sad.
Sounded extremely deep.
Not eat away at you, per se, but...
Like a flesh-eating bacteria?
If you can't laugh at yourself, then you're just not going to have as much fun in life. So
Okay.
laugh.
Okay. All right. I mean,
At yourself
okay,
and with yourself.
Disclaimer, I really like Daniel's family.
Also,
I
disclaimer,
wasn't-
Allison's family is also good.
Okay. I'm glad we got that cleared up.
Great, thank you so much. So Allison, my question for
Mhm.
you is, if you could be any type of chocolate or chocolate variation, what type would you be and why?
Okay. This may sound really bougie, but yeah. So
I love that type of chocolate.
I went to this super, super fancy chocolate place in Fort Wayne, Indiana one time, and they had this chocolate cake, but it had gold on it, like 14 karat gold.
Ooh.
And it was super, super extra, and I kind of loved it. I mean, obviously, I didn't buy it because I don't have $500 to spend on a cake.
Oh my goodness.
But I feel like I'm worth that, at least.
You are worth that.
Thank
You are you are extra, but in the best way possible. Do you know what I mean? Like, you
Yeah.
go for it.
You know,
and I love that.
I got an award once for being the most extra person.
Was it like where?
I don't want to say. What if people follow me?
Oh my gosh, you're right. She got an award. It was well deserved. It was incredible. All right, so I guess last round of that's a great answer though.
These are
I love
going
that.
on really long though.
So here's my third question.
Okay.
What is your favorite physical activity?
I like eating.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you definitely you exert energy eating. That's
Yeah, especially with
But that's not true.
with flamin' hot Cheetos, they really make you sweat sometimes. It's a physical activity, okay?
All right, so you heard it here first. Flaming hot Cheeto eating is officially an exercise. Okay, Allison, but you're a really good tennis player.
Oh, thanks. I haven't played in 3 years.
Okay, but let's talk about your taekwondo.
Oh.
Taekwondo might not be your
Yeah.
favorite, but you're really good at
It's
it.
fun to punch things.
Yeah, so what level belt are you in taekwondo?
I am, oh gosh. I'm a 3rd degree black belt, Dan.
Oh my goodness. I am in a room with a legend who has achieved 3rd degree black belt taekwondo status. And let's get everything straight. How do you pronounce it, Allison?
3rd degree black belt?
Taekwondo.
Oh. It's taekwondo.
Is it taekwondo or taekwondo?
Depends on how fast you say it.
Outstanding. Outstanding. But I mean, you're really good at that.
Super expert
And
advice.
Allison also does love to dance. I do know that.
I do love to dance, but so do you, Dan.
You're not wrong. We love dancing to Beyonce.
Okay,
We love
wait.
being fierce.
Can I ask my 3rd question
Ask
now?
your third question.
What's your favorite word, Daniel?
Oh my gosh. My favorite word. I was not expecting that question. It's a great question.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite word.
Okay, well, I wasn't expecting the physical activity one, so.
Well, eating a hot Cheetos. My favorite word would definitely have to be marvelous.
Why?
I don't know. No, it's not marvelous. It's a good word. I mean, that's a good word. It's like
Yeah.
slightly above average, but I think my
Yeah.
favorite word would have to be. I don't have a favorite word.
That sucks.
I really.
I have a favorite multiplication fact.
What's your favorite multiplication fact?
7 times 3.
21.
Yes.
What's 9 plus 10? 21. You stupid. No, I'm not.
You a stupid hoe. You a stupid hoe.
Oh my gosh! Stop with the profanity.
Okay.
Watch for
They know
profanity.
us now.
They know us. They know us.
You
Yeah,
guys
let's
know
listen.
us.
That's Allison.
now. Hi.
And I'm Dan. Yeah, you know us.
Okay.
That was 3 questions.
Yes.
Each with Allison and Dan.
Yes, but now I think we need to tell people our favorite Vine.
Okay. You know, I think this will be a great way to transition into actual life advice.
I have mine.
What is it?
Is that guy who scares the other guy and goes, "Oh, you made me drop my croissant!"
Oh, you almost made me drop my croissant. That is such a good. Okay.
That's my favorite.
I have 2.
Well,
I have 2.
Well, I didn't ask for 2.
Well, I'm giving
Okay.
because there's it honestly switches back and forth. So one is the one where it's like the guy throws an umbrella at the other umbrellas on the beach and it goes doom 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 run boom 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 boom. That one. But then there's the other one where it's like I think it's in a Target. Target.
Target.
Oh. The one where the girl goes, "Huzzah!" and sees a rat and runs away from it. Is it real? You don't know that one, but it's a good one.
I have no idea what you're
All
talking
right,
about.
so you know what? Tell us your favorite Vine, or ask us questions.
Yes, we have a Gmail.
We have a Gmail. It's theweeklyjampodcast@gmail.com. So you know what? Email us things you'd like to hear us talk about. We're not done with the podcast, by the way.
Nope.
We're in the middle.
Yep.
But this is our little transition point. So typically we'll just have like a little fun thing at first, then we're going to talk about our topics.
Yes.
We each have a topic
So
for
let's
each
just tell
episode.
them how this podcast is going to go. So we're not always going to start out with like getting to know us, because you'll get to know us over however long you listen to us. But we have a bunch of different segments that we want to give advice on. Again, we want to like hear from you guys. I know we have at least 2 listeners, so that's pretty dope.
Thank you so much, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty much exactly what it is. No. But what's going to happen is we might start off with like answering questions from you guys, or just giving fun little topics, fun little stories, just to kind of like, get the week started.
We have a bunch of different ideas. Just to start off, to give this first week, we want to hear from you guys what type of random life scenario
so
you
we're
would
gonna have
want
a
us
segment,
to solve.
We're going to have a little segment called Complicated Life Scenarios. And basically, give us the weirdest life scenario possible, completely out of the ordinary. Like, you're trapped in a volcano.
Too soon.
So pretend you're trapped in a swamp of quicksand. Yeah, quicksand. That could be one.
Okay.
So you're in a pit of quicksand, surrounded by hungry crocodiles. Hungry hippos. But just like random things. There was one. Oh my gosh, this was actually kind of let's do this one right now. This was a
wow.
dark one.
All right.
This came from my friend Julia the other week. She asked me this. Say you walked into your house, and no, I can't say this one. I have to at this point, don't I?
Yeah, you're kind of balls deep.
We might have to cut this.
The balls deep.
So you walk in the house and you see your dad is murdered.
Oh God.
And you know your mom did it.
Oh God.
Do you report it or do you not?
What if Mom comes after you next?
Wow, I didn't even consider that.
Really?
My thought was like, what happened?
Your mom killed your dad.
Yeah, obviously. But like, you can't ask any questions. So how do you like analyze this? So like the first thing, we were talking about it, and she was like, you can't like ask any questions or stuff. Your mom's not there anymore.
Oh God.
And I'm like, oh my God.
Neither is your dad. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm crying. No, but also let the record show we love both of our parents.
Yes, so much.
Very much.
I love your mom
And
and
again,
dad.
this is just hypotheticals
What?
that hopefully won't happen, knock on wood.
Okay, knock on wood.
So here's what we discussed. First, you have to look at how it happened.
Okay.
Because if it looks like premeditated, it's fishy.
Okay, well also, I don't do well with blood, so if I saw somebody dead, I'd pass out.
Good! All right. So, we don't want complicated life scenarios that are this dark typically.
But we'll do them.
But we'll do them.
I guess start off with a bang.
Yeah,
Oh God, what if it's a gunshot?
So if it's a gunshot, that might prompt me more to report. But like, what if it was like, it looks like a blunt force trauma. They were hit with an object and it looks like it was in the heat of the moment? Because what if like he did something?
Okay.
But what if he did something?
Like what?
Like, I mean, obviously murder's not okay.
Yeah, don't get murdered.
Like, and don't murder people.
Pro tip. Don't get murdered.
Another pro tip. Don't murder people. These are life advice with Dan and Allison coming at you here. Okay, so now, that was a dark life scenario. But something like, say you're at an amusement park and you see like a lost balloon. Do you try to find its owner? Okay, you guys will probably be a lot better at this than us.
Yeah.
So send us your complicated life scenarios to theweeklyjampodcast@gmail.com.
And we definitely want to hear from you guys.
We do. We want to hear from you. We want to hear what you want to hear from us.
Yeah, but that's only one segment. We still have so many things to talk about.
Because what we also do on the show is we're each going to have a topic.
Yes.
about life that we want to
Mhm.
discuss.
I don't have one this week because
So-
I'm unprepared.
That's totally fine. We went a little long with the introductions, but I do
Great.
have one.
Oh,
And I've been thinking about this.
okay.
Fitness.
I eat
It's really-
Cheetos as a physical activity.
But that's... so on the real for a second.
Uh-huh.
So like, I'm still gonna be a college student. I'm gonna be a senior. It's hard. I am. Allison just graduated last year. Hey
Do you
yo.
want to tell them our ages?
Allison's 73
And counting.
and counting. Thank goodness. No, but as a student, it's really hard to find that balance or
Mhm.
working a job.
Yeah, full-time is...
Full-time job.
It's tough.
It's tough to find a time to work, to
Mhm.
sleep, to
Mhm.
get some exercise,
Preach.
and to eat healthy on a budget.
Mm.
That's really tough.
Cheetos.
Cheetos are cheaper than avocados, right? I
Are they?
think they certainly could be.
Depends on what size bag you get.
Definitely descend.
And what, like by the pound avocado? Or are they
Yeah.
on sale?
Plus, millennials are buying too many avocados anyway, and they're destroying the grocery market. I'm kidding. That didn't make any sense.
No, it didn't.
But so I think one of my tips would be, when I was my first couple years of college, I tried to do this thing where I went full exercise really quickly. Like I tried to start
Respect.
going. Well, it was I was getting a little out of shape, and I didn't
Mhm.
because in high school I played like tennis,
Mhm.
and so we're both tennis players. Call Roger Fed and Serena will, and they know us probably.
I was going to say Nadal, but that's his name.
Rafanad. No.
Rafanad?
Tapanad.
Rafa?
Raphael Nod. The point
anyway.
is, so back in high school, we were really active. Allison played tennis too. In college, when you're not playing that sport, unless you are playing a sport, then good for you. In that
Mhm.
respect, that's hard work being a student
is.
athlete.
I would know.
I wouldn't know
I
either.
definitely would not know.
No, my athleteness was walking upstairs.
Athleticism?
That would be the word.
That's definitely the word.
Maybe that's my favorite word. It's not.
False.
But it was really difficult to focus, one, to transition into college with like homework
Mhm.
and everything, but to have a life transition and then try to find time to exercise is tough.
Mhm.
So I tried to force myself to go every single day and like go full force, and it'd be one of those things where I would also try to eat healthy all of a sudden, and I could maybe keep it up for 1 or 2 weeks, but then I would immediately fall back into my old habits where I would
Mhm.
not exercise and also eat dessert, because I'd be like, one day's fine, then that goes on to the next day,
Mhm.
and the next day.
Yeah.
So I just want to maybe we could give a couple tips.
Okay.
About successful exercising habits and
Yeah.
really how to work that into your lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I think one thing for me is, I didn't realize this, but I probably still am, social media. I used to be way too addicted.
Mhm.
And I had to make a sacrifice of some of that time so I could
Mhm.
go to the gym for an hour every day.
Yeah.
It was difficult. Right after I got home from work this summer, what I do is I eat a little sandwich, eat some eggs, and I go to the gym. Whereas
It's a weird combo.
I like to think carbs and protein, but I don't really know.
If
Again,
you know how to work out, let us know.
If you
like, give us advice.
if you know how to eat healthy and work out, please send
Tell
us
us.
tips. Yeah.
We don't know what we're talking about.
If you have tips for us, we'll say them.
yeah.
We'll tell the people.
From people with actual credentials.
Okay. Tell us things,
If you know what you're talking
please.
about, tell us.
We love to hear. But
And
so
talk.
I think, and also don't start going every day.
Yeah, that's a commitment.
That's gonna be, and you're gonna
Yeah,
you're
girl
gonna
got
think it's gonna
commitment
be
issues.
You're gonna think it's too hard at first, and you're gonna fall out of it.
Mhm.
Because trust me, the amount of people I've spoken to who do that, it's too many, and there's easier ways to get into it. Also, find a class. Like, Zumba's super fun.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Zumba's really fun, and it's like you don't even feel like you're exercising.
Yeah.
You're just kind of
that's what I
dancing.
like.
Yeah.
So, would you say, wrapping it all up on your side is like, find maybe once or twice a week starting out, right? Don't go every day.
Once or twice a week, find something that you like to do.
Uh-huh.
Don't be hard on yourself if you miss a day. Just get
Mhm.
back in there the next day.
Yes.
That's one of the biggest things I learned from my sister's boyfriend, Aidan, is cheat days are important.
They are.
need cheat days.
Sometimes you need pizza.
That's another thing. Eating healthy, you can't just quit cold turkey because you're going to
No.
fall back into your old habits.
It is an addiction. Like, food and sugar.
Sugar
are
is an addiction. I used to be addicted to sugar. Oh my goodness, when I was a little kid.
Still,
I'm
there's
kidding.
sugar in everything.
Not everything. Water.
Okay.
But
Well.
but yeah, no, so it's start by making little substitutions.
Yeah.
Like I started subbing, instead of eating cereal for breakfast, I would eat oatmeal. Something like that.
Yeah.
It's healthier.
Small changes.
Small,
like
and then
that.
eventually excuse me.
I have advice.
Yes.
Even though Cheetos are my favorite activity, I do work out. I try to. I've just started a full-time job and, adjusting to a new city. Things have been kind of crazy, so I haven't been really on my game. But something that used to really bother me is that I wouldn't see results right away.
Oh, definitely.
And so I would be like, okay, I've worked out for a week and I don't have a six-pack. I'm done.
Oh, 100%.
Don't do that. Like, again, just be consistent with it. And I needed to listen to my own advice because right now I'm not doing that. But then again, I'm in this weird transition phase.
No, you're so right, though. That's super important. Ooh,
wow.
Super. I believe I've already been through puberty, but...
Keyword believe.
Keyword believe. Maybe my favorite word is puberty.
You just believe.
Okay. No, but that's honestly one of the hardest parts is I don't have a six-pack. I wish I did. But I would always think, oh,
Wait,
2 weeks in, she just touched my flabs. Thanks.
That's not a lot.
It's not a lot because I've been working out the last month.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
I wasn't planning on it.
Cheetos.
Always ask for consent, people. Very important.
Well, we are super off topic now, but,
no, but
I do.
But the thing is,
yes.
Getting back to it, I always struggle with that because I've never had a six-pack in my life.
People who have six-packs need to drink a six-pack of Gatorade to keep going and
water. Stay hydrated, okay? But no, I get jealous of people who look like they naturally have six-packs, because their metabolism is probably better than mine.
And genetics.
That would be, yeah.
I know that I will never be like fitness people.
You can get there, though. Stop talking like that, girl.
But I don't want to.
Oh. But, so my sister, okay, a person I know that is a female who is in her mid-20s used to be a little more out of shape. But she got into really good shape. And now she's like a fitness person. Yeah. She takes pole classes.
Yeah, I've done that once.
Have you really?
Twice, actually.
Tell me about them.
I just have mad respect to strippers because that is all upper body pretty much.
That's what I've heard, and a lot of abs.
It's insane. I've never been so sore from a workout before. It is one of the best workouts I honestly think you can do.
Also, you probably feel sexy doing it, right?
Absolutely. It's all about body confidence. Like, you don't have to be super skinny or super muscular to do this exercise. Like, you just have to have fun with it and love your body. And girl or boy or
yeah, put
both.
me out there. Or
whatever you identify as. Whoa. Love your body. Love yourself.
Love your body. Love yourself.
Sometimes eat that Cheeto or pizza and then work out.
You're going to have to. And the thing is, it can be done. I've seen people go from like... And also, it's a health thing too.
Yeah, it's not about like
it's not about just looking hot. It's a health thing for sure. Because, I mean, I used to be so... Excuse me. I'm crying. Am I crying? I'm not. I'm not crying.
I had something in my eye too at the same time. That's weird.
Was it the same thing?
The same fuzz?
No. But our producer Aidan just gave us a look.
Yeah, he's gonna have a lot of editing to do.
Thanks, Aidan. We love you. The point is, I used to be like out of breath, like walking upstairs, which I still am.
Yeah, let's be real.
But the point is, I feel better when I work out. Yeah. I feel healthier. I feel like I'm not going to have those health complications as much as I probably will anyway.
Yay, genetics. I have high cholesterol. Actually, mine was normal this past time, but I had high cholesterol when I was 12.
Oh, wow.
It's also a fat kid, so maybe that has something to do with it.
Oh my God, but you look bomb now.
Okay, thanks.
But that's the thing is, like, unhealthy decisions, it's a long-term goal here, people. Unhealthy decisions are not good. So let's make some slight healthy decisions. Extend.
I got it.
What?
Ooh, ignore the clap. Why don't you and I make goals for ourselves this week? Fitness goals, like whatever our topic is, we're gonna make a
fitness
goal.
whole pizza in my mouth. This is an NC-17 podcast.
Rated M.
Children, turn it off. Rated M for mature.
Aren't there some movies that aren't rated at all because they're just
Not rated?
Yep.
We promise that's not this. But
what's going to be your goal for this week?
My goal, I'm going to hit the gym 5 out of 7 days. Yeah, no.
Okay, for the more average low-life people like me, let's set a goal of doing 10 crunches every morning and every night. Total of 20 each day.
Oh, I like that.
Small. Super small.
Do you know what my other person I know who's related to me, who's in her low to mid-20s, has,
Yes.
do you know, she's been doing squats every time she uses the bathroom.
Like, during?
No, it's like before or after. She'll just do like 10 squats or something. And I'm like, oh, interesting.
But why after the bathroom?
Well, just because it gives you a set time to do it. The point is, there's a lot of different ways you can get in shape.
Because you don't have to wear pants?
What? What if you're in public? Public. The point is, there's a lot of different ways that you can get, just little things like the 10 crunches in the morning and at night.
Yeah.
You know, doing squats when you go to the
it.
restroom. Maybe going on an extra little walk.
What if these people live where it snows all the time?
Put on some snowshoes and go for a little walk.
Get your dogs let out, people. It's time to go for a walk!
Yes. No, but little things. Yeah. It's about the long-term goals here.
We're gonna have to cut out so many little things.
No, we all want to be healthier.
Yes.
We all want to get in shape.
Preach.
And it makes you happier. It really does.
It does. Endorphins are a thing, yo.
And also, just don't be one of those people who, like, starves themselves to get, like, I don't want to say, because there's an actual, like, mental disorder where you starve yourself, which is bad. But don't be one of those people who just, like, never eats anything unhealthy.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be mad.
Sometimes you need to eat that piece of candy, unless you're me, who's allergic and goes into slight anaphylactic
Really,
shock.
though. Like, I get hangry when I don't eat, and so I'm not a pleasant person to be around.
Yeah.
But definitely eat right, eat healthy, get exercise in any way you can, and just work up to being one of those people who has it in their daily lives. That's probably our advice on that subject, right? Awesome. You know what? I think that might be it for...
That was a good first podcast.
That was the Weekly Jam.
Thanks for listening. Stay tuned for... I think we're going to upload, every Monday?
Yeah, I think we're going to try for every Monday at this point.
Tune in every Monday.
Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
So much.
So much. So remember, email us ideas, topics, comments, questions.
theweeklyjam@gmail.com.
Nope, it's theweeklyjampodcast at gmail.com.
Ignore me.
Give us some complicated life scenarios. Send us anything our way. We'll accept anything.
Follow us on social media, The Weekly Jam Podcast.
Yes, we're going to have a Twitter, a Facebook,
Insta,
maybe
YouTube, if you want to listen to us for free.
We don't have any of this yet, but we might.
We'll get it eventually.
We'll eventually get it. If you know how to do Reddit, email us at theweeklyjampodcast at gmail.com.
Our social media director / executive producer / bestest friend of all time / my best friend's boyfriend / cool guy.
Aidan Baker from Maine.
Oh my god!
Aidan is a baker. You don't know his last name.
How I hit my knee bone.
All right, jammers. So follow us.
That's so cute. Will you be our jammers?
Be our jammers.
Our weekly jammers. Can we wear jammies?
Oh my goodness.
Jammy jammers.
This podcast is growing right before our eyes. So, oh my goodness.
Wear your jammies when you're listening to us.
So thank you so much for tuning in.
I like the word jammies.
It's a good.
Like
that's my favorite word.
Jammies.
No, that's kind of weird.
Jam.
Email us at theweeklyjampodcast at gmail.com.
Your life scenarios, if you know things that we don't and you want us to talk about it and give you credit, let us know.
Ask us questions. Things we want to talk about things. We love to talk, for sure. Clearly, we love to talk. So yeah, ask us questions. Give us comments. Give us feedback. Thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, stay hydrated.
Preferably with water.
Yes.
And bye.
We're out. Bye.
Bye.
See ya. See ya. All right, Jammers. Allison is following.